Remember when the world used to look like this? And now we're fading into this. Color is literally draining from our lives, so I'm declaring war on beige. We have exactly 48 hours to save our backyard from the colorless abyss, or else the bad guys win.
She's from New York, and now in Palm Springs. Wow. Watch Courtney build the colorful world of her dreams. And color me spaces, color me spaces.
In this house, we refuse to dim. Each room in my Palm Springs home stands against the bland with its own color. And for the backyard, let's make it multicolor with a cohesive, rebellious theme. But first, let's see the boring before. Welcome to the backyard. I want to show you the before so you see exactly what we're working with. The big star of our backyard is obviously the pool, and we don't really have to do much to it. I do think there's some accessorizing we could do just to make it a little bit more me, a little bit more true to our style. It's heated and just kind of takes up a good chunk of real estate here in the backyard, but there's also plenty of other pockets to explore and kind of design into. I'm just gonna...
Oh, not your shoes on.
Oh, don't worry, they're jellies. They're meant to be like in water or on land. Palm Springs is a year-round pool destination, so we've been spending a lot of time here in the pool. You want to play mermaids?
Mermaids?
Yeah, you never played mermaids as a kid?
No.
Your childhood was boring. Over here, we have this little landscape area where we have quite a few cactuses or cacti on display, as well as this giant palm tree. I just love that this sprinkles in all of the botanical elements of Palm Springs.
I love that you have me like in the pool filming it.
I mean, anything for the show.
That's okay, I'm just chilling on my pool float. Relaxing.
There could be worse places to work, right? Like, I feel like it's not so bad. Having the ocotillo and all of this nature brings a lot of wildlife to our backyard. We have bunnies, butterflies, and hummingbirds. We've even started feeding the hummingbirds, and sometimes they'll come for a visit right here. Ooh, I'm a Disney princess.
Too fast, too fast, too fast.
So if you step up and come back here, we have this little patio area that sits right off of the kitchen. All of our backyard has like direct eyesight into the kitchen. So whatever we kind of do in here, we'll be seeing like as you're sitting in the teacup chair or in the conversation pit. Over here, we have this grill that was left by the previous owners. It's kind of nice that they left us some stuff. When we bought this house, we found the original plans that they had for this space, and they meant to build this bedroom out and kind of take over the rest of this backyard to be a fourth bedroom, which it would be really nice to have that in our house. But we would lose all of this backyard. And back behind me, we have our first grapefruit tree. I use it a lot for filming on my Instagram account. It's really nice to have a backyard. People always will comment and be like, do your neighbors have two-story houses? Because you're just changing in the backyard. And that's the thing about Palm Springs. No one has a two-story house. Everything is one level. So no one can see, don't worry. I love our New York apartment, but it's hard to compete with having all of this outdoor space. And over here, we have this little gondola?
Pergola?
Patagonia?
It's definitely not a Patagonia.
That's a jacket company.
Gazebo.
Gazebo, I don't think that's right. I think that's like in a park. The table is just pre-existing. We need to switch it out for something that's probably more our style. It's just very brown, very like normal patio furniture. I feel like we could do something a little bit better, and it has the fans up above that we could use whenever we need. Plus it's right next to the pool where we have a little waterfall moment, and this is a fire pit.
You know what my favorite thing to do out here is?
What?
Hibachi.
Yeah, we did do a backyard hibachi party, and we should do it again because hibachi is like one of my favorite things. So being able to just do it at my house in the backyard, win-win, 10 out of 10. But there is more of the backyard to see. So come with me this way. Here is our second grapefruit tree that's kind of in this more shaded grassy area. It's nice to have both because they do get light differently, and so it gives us options. Do you want to tell them what happened to this grapefruit tree?
Oh my gosh, the couple from Washington.
So one day, a couple rang the doorbell, and apparently they had already met my mom because they had come here before when we were gone. And she invited them in, and they started picking the grapefruits from our tree because that was like something that they had prearranged with my mom. They brought a tool, they brought like a 10-gallon bag, and they cleared out one of the trees completely of grapefruits. And they started working on this one, and I said, Paris, you have to go tell them enough grapefruits because I want to keep it.
I do fear that we maybe waste having.
Well, I mean, that's a good thing about, you know, the couple from Washington.
Right, they liked it. You know, I'm glad they went to use.
Yeah, they were so happy and so grateful.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh, this light. You're so pretty.
Thank you.
You know what else would be pretty right here?
What?
An outdoor kitchen.
Oh my gosh. And I guess if you're gonna do it here, that makes more sense. I thought you wanted to do it over there, right next to the kitchen, which made no sense at all.
No. Picture it. We put an L outdoor kitchen right there, and we put a little seating area right here, right under the grapefruit trees. You love pizza. Little.
Paris, I said at this point, you can have an outdoor kitchen. I just don't want to hear about it anymore, truly.
You guys heard it here first. Outdoor kitchen approved. And this is how we got the giant TV as well. Let's go.
Let's go to the other parts of this backyard. So over here we have a little spa jacuzzi area.
Can you believe we don't have a jacuzzi?
I almost didn't even use the word jacuzzi because I knew it would trigger you to say that. Behind it, there's like a little shrubbery moment. It kind of hides a lot of our pool stuff, but there's maybe an opportunity here to add some color, to do something. If we keep going, we have more greenery and plants hanging out here. There's actually a little garden even back behind me there. Here, we're trying to grow things that we actually eat because there's so much space and room for plants.
Yeah, I'm glad I planted the seed of puns.
So right next to the garden, we have like this little shaded area, which I feel like there's good potential to put a big furniture piece here to kind of bring everything together. This is leading you into the living room. So whatever we do here will kind of have to match aesthetically, or at least be something that complements what we have going on into the living room. And there you have it. That's a little look at the before of our backyard. I'm really excited to get my hands on it and turn it into something a little bit more colorful. To spark our Color Me revolution, we're leaning into a bad guy theme. Throughout history, rebels wore stripes, and now my backyard will join the ranks with striped curtains, striped pillows, and striped umbrellas in every bold hue from sunny yellow to electric blue. I'll even tell you why stripes are called the devil's claw. But first, we build. This sits next to our purple and pink room, so we want to make it cohesive color-wise. I found these at the thrift, and they just need a coat of pink paint and maybe some pillows too. I want this to have more of a cafe feel with stripes, flowers, and some wood tones, plus a little picnic table moment and a mini umbrella for the baby. This is an easy way to add color to the backyard. So let's do 2 giant umbrellas and some bean bags to match. I want to add a pop of orange, but nobody likes burnt orange. I don't think it's gonna work. We're gonna need to rethink this. Speaking of orange, you'll really be able to see this area from our sunset room. So we're matching that happy energy. A boring white table and chairs can become instantly colorful and bright with an orange rug, striped curtains, and some bright bold tablescapes. I'll be able to switch these out for different colors and different party themes. But I do want one other hue represented out here, so what about blue? We can build out a blue lounging area centered around the cerulean circle sofa. I feel like this will bring some other colors in here and kind of round everything out nicely. I'm gonna hang this pole up so that I could do curtains all across the back, and I think it's gonna look really good. So we're kind of stepping into dangerous territory here with all of our blues. They're not really blues that would normally go together. My first thought was to go here, but it's so close to what we have going on there that it looks like we just missed. But when I pair it with navy, that's gonna tie back to these navy stripes, now it looks so much more intentional. But we still have all these aqua tones going on in the rug that we have to bring in somewhere. We could go here. I'm not sure if this is quite right here, but then we might have a little bit of a battle of the stripes going on. Or I found this option that brings some of these tones in without competing too much on the stripe pattern. And the best part about this is it matches back to the living room, which is actually that room in there. So we really are bringing our indoors outdoors and our outdoors indoors. I don't know, this might work. Stripes weren't always chic. They started as a badge of shame for outcasts and rebels, but by the 1780s, that shame turned into a revolution. After the plague, wealthy survivors became maximalists, using stripes to make a statement and say, I'm here, I'm alive. And later, Audrey Hepburn and Marilyn Monroe ushered sailor stripes into high fashion. All of that history is still tied to the print. Today, stripes belong to the chaotic weirdos, the rebels, and even the bad guys who refuse to blend. They're playful, whimsical, and totally go against the grain, just like me. So let's see if we took this bold, unapologetic print and turned it into a beautiful backyard. Welcome back to the backyard. I want to show you all the changes we made to the space. Come on. Pool is really the centerpiece of our backyard. She was so beautiful and didn't need much changing because she had a great waterfall, but we wanted to add more pops of color and more different vignettes here in the backyard. You will find we have different specific spaces which each has its own vibe and of course its own color. One of the first things in our backyard is the striped towel section, and it gives you a little bit of a taste of all the different colors you'll see here. So we have some pink, orange, yellow. There's not really green, but a little bit of blue. Stay tuned because you'll see each of these colors reflected in their own space. The first thing I want to show you in our backyard is the pink section. We have a little picnic table for cerulean. This table opens up for water and sand play, plus we store all of his little garden accessories so that he can play with them here. And over here, Pear, I got something for you. So I got this pink stripe cover to just hide the grill away, but look at this.
What is it?
It's a pizza grill.
Oh my gosh, that's actually very, very, very sweet.
Yeah.
It's not a full-blown pizza kitchen or pizza oven. However, it is very sweet. You get bonus points. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Enjoy your pink pizza grill on a budget, and maybe one day you can have an outdoor kitchen. But don't worry, there's even more pink. Over here, we have a little seating area that's all bistro themed. Wanted this to feel a little bit different from the rest of the backyard, and it's right off of our pink and purple room, so it just made sense to kind of go with a pink scheme. But we layered in different elements of navy, like this navy rug and these pink striped pillows that have a little bit of navy too. One of the things I like most about this area is this table. It's not only our umbrella holder, but also gives us a little bit of storage. To play up the cafe theme, we have plants sprinkled throughout. Some in these flamingo planters and a few that we hung from up above. Back here is a little bit of an herb garden where we actually grow a few plants, different things that we use in our meals. You'll be happy to know that we kept our grapefruit tree, and now having all of this great green space is just so nice to have in a backyard. Over here we have this little play area with this splash pad that Cerulean's obviously a fan of. But I would warn you about coming to my backyard and playing me in any of these because I'm very competitive and I always win. Right, Pear?
This is not true.
This is true. Don't lie to them. You know by now that I love a game, so we did this outdoor game area with these two cornholes that we painted in stripes and flowers just to kind of match the aesthetic we have going on in the space.
Go ahead, let's go right now. Let's see.
Hey! Don't come for me, you know I always win. Croquet, anyone? Now that I beat you at Cornhole, we can step over here to our little croquet area where we have a few colorful mallets, some balls, and all of the spools? I don't even know what they're called. The goals set up.
You're supposed to beat me and you don't even know what it's called?
I don't have to know the lingo to know that I can beat you. So now that you're exhausted because I beat you so badly at all the games, we have our first of many lounge areas for you to relax. Here we did two striped yellow chaise lounges and just kind of decorated them with a little bit of orange, a little bit of yellow for kind of like a bright, bold citrus feel. We did a combo of pillows with this orange one with white piping and this yellow one that looks like a lemon slice that I thought was just so cute. And we did this little orange table with a few yellow accessories to kind of tie it all together. S'mores, our French bulldog, loves this space, so he is always climbing up here and sunbathing when it gets nice light in the morning. This space gives you a little taste of color, but we have a lot more right behind me. Come on. Oh, hello. This might be one of my favorite parts of the backyard. Underneath our white pergola, we had a white dining table, but decided to make it pop with a little bit of color. So orange, you glad we did these orange striped drapes?
Orange?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yes, you're rubbing off on me. I can't help it. But I do love this space, and I think adding curtains, adding drama is always a good idea. This table kind of serves as a blank canvas, and it's actually adjustable, so we can make it bigger or smaller depending on how many people we have over. For today, just for you, I did this beautiful tablescape of 8. Ah!
Mosquito?
Something. Ooh, a butterfly over there. Beautiful.
Okay, you were saying?
Oh, yes. So I wasn't sure how many of you would be watching, so I just set the table for 8, and I did these kind of orange and yellow plates just for a little pop of color. We have an orange striped table runner that goes throughout, and these fun two-tone lanterns that bring in some reds, some oranges, all the warm tones. I wanted to be able to switch this out for different color schemes and different future dinner parties that we might have. So for now, I just did some yellow striped pillows just to make these tables a little bit less white. And down below, we did an orange striped rug that kind of pairs back to some of those same tones we did up top. I like that it gives us a lot of options to pull from. So if I ever wanted to switch up the scheme here, I wouldn't be super stuck. This just creates a little oasis in the backyard, a great place to have a meal al fresco or even do some backyard hibachi, giving you direct access to the pool and the rest of the space without having to get in the pool or wet. You could just stay here in the shade, in the chair, and relax. Palm Springs is really like an indoor-outdoor destination, but it's very hot. So having a shaded space like this is not only nice, it's kind of a necessity. This gives me the ability to take calls from this table or entertain or just have breakfast outdoors. And I love having that option, especially for this home. Our warm tones continue over here next to the spa where we did a little yellow striped moment. We did 2 giant yellow umbrellas and matching beanbag chairs. I like that these chairs are a little bit more lo-fi than some of the other furniture we have going on in the space. It just makes it a little bit comfier to hang out on for more of like a cozy vibe. For the pillow, we did this grapefruit slice, which is fun because you can see the grapefruit tree directly behind me, and it kind of pairs it together with some of the other colors that we had going on over there.
The grapefruit pairs it together.
I didn't even mean to do that. There's not a lot of real estate going on over here, so we could have left it blank, but we wanted every corner of this backyard to be beautiful, and I think we achieved it. But if relaxing isn't your thing and you want to be a little entertained, we have one more yellow stripe moment that I think you'll really like. Who's ready for movie night? We have an outdoor movie screen. So this is inflatable, it just blows up, and this will be perfect for having summer movie nights where you could sit in the pool and watch your favorite shows up on the screen.
I have to say, this is so extra.
It's a little big for our backyard. This is for like a hotel size pool.
Girl, we had IMAX.
This is obviously just for a special occasion, so let's take this down because there's more to see. We're approaching the end of our tour, but don't be blue because there's one more area to show you. Here we created a nice serene blue area that all kind of centered around this circle sofa. I just thought it was so cute with the white piping and this like circle ottoman, and kind of helps mirror all the circle themes we have going on inside the home. We added a bunch of different accent pillows just to kind of pop it up and give you a whole spectrum of blue. But this one might be the best fit. The room behind me is the living room that has the palm tree print, so having that here kind of helps keep them cohesive, especially if we have the curtains open. Speaking of curtains, we added these all across the back, and they're not really functional because we do have curtains on the other side of this wall, but more for kind of fun and display and to create this resort-like feeling. Originally, when I told my mom I wanted to do this, she was like, why? It makes no sense. But after it was up, she was like, you know what? We made the right call and it looks very good. I'm not usually a navy lady. It's a little dark for my taste, but pairing it with like the brighter blues and even some of the aqua tones helps make it feel more fresh and a little bit more me. I haven't showed you this room yet, but it's gonna be a blue hue too, so it kind of just makes sense that this space is leading into where we're gonna do blue inside. In this box, you'll find everything from a waterproof speaker to bubbles, sunscreen, bug spray, all the essentials, as well as a few towels. And over here, we have a really colorful Jenga set. And I love how giant it is. This one's from the Jonathan Adler-Michaels collaboration. And I was actually planning on buying a set and painting it. So when I found that there was already a colorful one made for me, I was really excited about it. This just has become a really kind of cozy area for us to enjoy, and it stays quite a bit cooler than the rest of the backyard, so you will find us here all summer long. I think having outdoor rugs is just a really nice hack to make things look a little bit more elevated. None of ours were very expensive, and this one kind of brings in some of those aqua tones that we have sprinkled around the rest of the space, and it just looks really good.
Overall, this is not a cool space. I mean, you misheard me. It's a nautical space.
No, I heard you.
Love it. I think it's great. You killed it.
I knew exactly what you were doing, and that's why I rolled my eyes, but thank you for the compliment. One day I will receive a compliment that's not wrapped in a pun, and it will mean so much more. Last thing that we added was this pool gate just to keep everyone safe. And there you have it, our striped backyard. Thanks so much for stopping by, but now it's time for me to get in the pool, so I'll see you later. So what do you think about our playful stripe paradise? Did it make you want to join the revolution? We still have 2 more spaces to color and some special surprises coming up, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. And I'll see you on the next episode of
Color me spaces.
Bye.
Color me spaces.